No, you actually got it at our festival, which is going to bring us to today's Big Deal!
Here. This is so fancy.
Yes, I did. Umberto and I just recently went to Lightning in a Bottle, which is a transformative festival, among other things. There's meditation, there's yoga, but there's also electronic music and what you'd expect from, I guess, a typical music festival. And they had beautiful vendors like the one that made this, and it's all handmade in Thailand.
Wow.
And you can only get it at festivals, which is just another reason that I love going. So
you don't go to like hook up with people and whatnot?
No.
All the unique pieces.
But we did meet people
Okay,
this Lightning in a
we met a
Bottle.
couple girls, yeah.
We met a few, yeah.
Thank you, okay?
We met a couple girls.
Well, have you guys, okay, we've talked about this before. Have you guys been to a festival, like a major festival, like, you know,
I mean, I think
Coachella?
the biggest one that I've probably been to is like the Gay Pride Festival.
How was that? Because you went this year, right?
It was great, but I gotta admit, like, out of all the years that I've ever been there, it was just like too many people. The park where they do it at was condensed and there was dust, and I was like, ay, Dios mío, I can't take this. My shoes are getting dirty.
Oh no, well you better not go to any other festival.
No, I'm like, no, I was
Your
thinking
shoes will
about that.
get
I'm
ruined.
like, that one is cheap. It was like $30 compared to like these other festivals.
Because these major festivals, you camp. Most of the festivals now you camp out at.
Yeah,
it's either, you know, between 2 and 4 or 5 days. Burning Man is a whole
How much do
week.
they cost?
Hundreds of dollars.
I know,
I know, it's great, but you got whatever clothes you're gonna take and wear. Just know that it's gonna get dirty.
To me, the topic about festivals is like such an unknown, mysterious topic. Because I'm sorry for my ignorance, you guys, because you love festivals and all that stuff, but I've never been to one.
Right.
And not only I've never been to one, I really want to go to one, but I don't know what to expect. Like it's something that
here we are to
is
tell you.
so unknown to me that it's like, I don't know, and I've tried going to Coachella a couple times and then something happens. I wanted to go to Burning Man, something happened, whatever.
You wouldn't survive in
So
Burning Man,
I've never been to any of them, and I'm sure a lot of people that are watching probably have never been, so, you know, maybe they can relate to me a little bit.
Let's like, first of all, take care of the threshold, because there's so many festivals and types of festivals that you can get lost in the sauce. So
What do you mean get lost in the sauce? I'm scared about like drugs and all that stuff.
So there is. So Ultra Festival is a great example of an electronic music festival. It's based in Miami. There's a ton of drugs, a ton of alcohol, a lot of hectic energy, and that's not my favorite per se. But
you've been to it?
But I've been in college, and it is a kind of college age thing to go to. And then on the whole other side of the spectrum, you have something like Bhakti Fest or Lightning in a Bottle, which is completely transformational and all about consciousness. Most people are not drinking. Most people are not doing a lot of drugs, maybe psychedelic drugs.
I was just gonna say, psychedelics are for sure.
But no
It's like a drug regardless.
But you don't feel like there are drunk idiots in your face all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
doesn't get violent.
No, it's compassionate and it's peaceful, and it's actually, the music just adds another element to what's already going on with the energy.
Something like that I would love to try.
Totally.
Something like that is more
There's
my style.
yoga festivals. There's different things.
Yeah,
Now,
and
this
I don't
stuff
like
Lightning in a
yoga.
Bottle, we unleash the beast.
And I got tired of the traditional interview, so I decided to get back to my roots and just be a small child again. I got a diaper, I have a paddleboard, and I have my dignity. Let's do this.
I really hope he hasn't taken a poop yet. And I'm definitely not going to change it.
What a gorgeous location.
Wow.
Where is that?
So that is actually in Bradley, California, on
Okay.
San Antonio Lake, which, as Umberto said, until last year was completely dry. There was not a single, and over the years, since the drought has gotten better, the lake has returned, I decided why not celebrate that, bring my paddleboard, and I also happened to find a Depends diaper in my car, which, we won't talk about that.
Right.
But I had it and I said, why not use it? And so we did a full segment. You can catch the whole thing on The Edge on Mondays at 8:30 on LATV or YouTube, but the idea was that why not go back to my roots and experience the festival as a child, as a small baby. So I decided to look for my mother in the crowd, and
you found her. There was an old lady there.
Well, no, you're gonna have to see because she was not my mom, but I did end up finding her.
Did it get like really crazy with the finding your mom? Did you do
did.
baby talk and all that?
He did the baby talk.
There were about 10% of people who were like, you know what, get away from me.
Did you drink from a bottle?
But hey, you know what? I mean, we didn't show it, and you got to watch The Edge, but there were girls jumping on the back of the paddleboard.
I had two girls on the back of of my
they
paddleboard
hot?
with boyfriends who were not happy about it.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
well,
hot
that
dog
sounds like
everywhere.
a lot of fun. I mean,
It was.
Lady killer.
And it was innocent. That's the best part. You know, I'm not hurting anyone. They're not hurting me. And a lot of festivals, there doesn't have to be drugs and harmful stuff. You know, it can just
Well,
be
what's
nice.
interesting about these festivals too is that, you know, for myself, you know, as I'm getting older, I'm not wanting to go to the club, but these festivals really range in age from very young, you know, teenage until the people in their 40s and 50s, kind of making the festival their one, you know, week out of the year
yeah.
to kind of revisit that
Didn't
hippie
they have that
vibe.
one for senior citizens. What was it called?
Oh,
Senior-
Ochilla.
Ochilla, that's what it was.
you guys should take us to a festival.
That's the plan.
Okay.
But take us to like one that's gonna be like,
Yeah,
that we're gonna be able to handle.
Low-key.
Is there at least good food? Because that's the part that
Great
gets
food.
me.
And
Really?
Money in a Bottle especially because they are, like I said, a consciousness festival, so most of their options are vegetarian and vegan and really
Where
healthy.
do you sleep? Do you camp?
We camp out, but we got a
Oh, I love camping.
Dennis, take-